Just a little gear hack. This Suspenz kayak cart I've had for years now, and it works great, but it had one flaw and I wanted to correct it. And I also run these bigger sand tires, so it makes it a little bit more difficult, like when you're loading the boat. And actually, if you have one of these and you didn't read the manual, this side here with the kickstand is truly considered the front, and if you're loading the boat, that's really the best way to keep it from collapsing, and that was the fault. With the big tires, I'm not sure, I've never had the small tires, maybe it doesn't want to collapse, but numerous times I've had the boat on here and I go to try to get, so when you have the big tires on, it sits more at an angle like this and you're trying to load the boat, so you have to flop it over. And I've had it where it got put under the boat backwards and put under the boat right ways, and you go to pull it forward or whatever and the whole darn thing collapses closed. And then the boat's on the ground and it's a nightmare. So what I did was added this. And it's just a piece of aluminum flat stock that I put in line, drilled a few holes in it, put these pins in there to keep it in place. And so now there is absolutely no way that this can collapse. And if I was Suspenz, I would look some way to incorporate this, because down here you can see they use like the little notched out block to kind of give it strength, and then you have these compression springs and you can tighten those up, but there's a limit to how tight you can get that without breaking it. Other than that, the cart's really great. I'm gonna throw the wheels on it real quick and then we'll take one last tires on it, and you can see how much of an angle this sits at. Really what happened here was this was originally designed for the smaller regular tires, hard tires, and these are just, they fit, they work, but it puts the cart, you almost need it, if you got the tires, you almost need it really a longer kickstand to kind of hold it up a little straighter. But this is going to solve a major issue that I've had. One of those things that just kind of ticks you off. But all in all, this cart's really handled good. People are like amazed at how well it rolls through the sand with these big wheels on if they've never used them. And also, not recommended by the company, I'm sure, but literally I'm able to take my 16-footer, put it down, get it on there, put a regular like rooftop foam kayak pads on top of my kayak, and then throw the wife's kayak on there and strap it all down. The cable or the straps are farther than long enough to do that, and pull both boats at one time and it works good. I had never ever had an issue doing that. All right, well, that's the Suspenz kayak cart with the big, I don't know if we can see it, balloon wheels. And there's only like 3 pounds of air in there. All in all, I like it. I like their gear. Thanks, Suspenz. And if you're not part of the, on my subscriber list, please do. Sorry I haven't been putting out a lot of movies lately. I've just got a lot of things going on in life right now, big changes. All right, thanks. Remember, subscribe, leave a comment, tell your friends. Comes time to pack it up and store it away. The pins fit right back up in there, and the one piece is just works out, and everybody's going to be different, but it's worked out where this just fits right there, and boom, everything's good. Oh, if I didn't say, this is just a piece of 1/8 inch aluminum stock, and it's actually a little bigger than you really need. Let's see here, it is 1.5 inches wide, if you can see that. You can get away with a piece of 1 by 1/8 inch or 1/8 inch by inch aluminum stock. And these are just 16th inch pins. I like these. I have these that I added. They had a different style on here I didn't like on the wheels. I used these. These work really good, but I'll be honest, I'm gonna upgrade this to, I'm gonna get a couple more of these and upgrade to this style pin right here. I just find it's a little bit easier to open and close, and I like them a little nicer. All right, thanks again.